We put that in track 2 or 3 on the album. We didn't care where it was going to go because we knew it was a flop. Let's put it in track 2 or 3. Out of the whole album, the only song was Aaja Mahi that became super duper hit. Not even a hit, but super duper hit.
एक ग्रुप था RDB, वो कैसे स्टार्ट हुआ? बहुत सारे लोगों को जानना है, मुझे जानना है. Tell me the story.
RDB is a very long story in how it started, but initially we was interested, and this is we're talking 1998, a long time ago. So in 1998, me and Kholi Paji, my older brother, who has passed away now, unfortunately, from brain cancer, we had a massive interest in making music. So you know what we used to do? We used to get a microphone and get a kapda, okay? And we used to get the microphone and we used to scratch the mic on the kapda and record it. So it sounds like a scratch. Because we didn't have turntables, we didn't have anything. So we'd go and then we record this and put it into songs.
Okay.
Just to have a feeling of koi scratch in the song. And we was that crazy by doing things like this. And back then, cassettes used to be the biggest thing. Okay? There was no CDs, there's no nothing. MP3s, to forget it. So there's cassettes. So we used to mix from cassette to cassette.
Okay.
Now, how you mix from cassette to cassette, you have to slow the cassette down. So what we used to do is we used to put the cassette in and play one song, play the other song, try to time it same time, and hold the thing to slow the cassette down to make it beat match. So these kind of like pange we used to have from 1998. So holi that grew into, okay, computer le liya. After the computer, we started sampling songs. We used to sample our own voice, hey, and put them into the beats. Then we used to make these songs and then take them to nightclubs where DJs would DJ, and we'd say, please play this song. So the first initial song was R. Kelly song. So R. Kelly being the R&B sensation. R. Kelly, we put toll behind it, and we put these scratches behind it. And we recorded it onto a tape, and we gave it to Surinder Ratan, who was the DJ at the time. And he played it in the club. And everybody loved the song so much. He actually said to us, yo, yaar, this is done fucking crazy. So can you produce music? And we said, yeah, of course. Yeah, we've never tried producing professionally. Bahan kar sakte ho? And he said, why don't you produce a song for me? So we said, oh, okay, theek hai. Now at that time he had a deal with Movie Box in the UK, the record label. Yeah. So he was releasing an album and he wanted us to produce one song for that. So we produced one song for him on that album. And out of the whole album, that song was the biggest song that did well. Maybe it was Aap Kismat, I don't know. But it did really, really well. And we had a sample in there from Metz, who was the MC, where he'd go, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, RDB. And we used to loop this. When we used to perform it, DJ, we used to loop it, keep it on loop, come follow me. So we used to brainwash people, come follow me, RDB, come follow me. And then holi people started saying, oh RDB, oh RDB, oh RDB.
Was a naam phailne laga.
But before RDB, our name was we had so many names. We had Mixaholic, we had Criminal Damage.
Achha.
We had, I can't even remember half of them. They were so fudu names. But we didn't know what name we wanted to keep. So that's when we decided, okay, we'll just take R&B and put toll in the middle, rhythm, toll and bass. And we created RDB. And then holi from the gigs, we started doing more and more work, and then we connected with Tony Untouchables, who was on Untouchables Records. Untouchables Records then gave our first break for our first ever album release. This is in the year 2000. After 2000, in the span of 3 years, we released 26 albums. Lagatar. One after the other. All based on garage music and that garage sound and that EDM, house music, mixed with Punjabi and Bhangra. Same time when we did well for our first album, Jazzy B released Nag. Sukhchinder Shinda was releasing his songs. So the Desi scene was on one side, and this whole remix scene was on the other side. And then Punjabi MC was also there with Legalized.
Yeah.
So there was 3 different genres of style of sounds. Desi, hip hop with the Tumbi, what Punjabi MC was playing, and the garage. We was the king of garage, he was the king of this hip hop movement, they were the king of the Punjabi scene. And we took over the UK. like fully took over the UK. Then Kholi Paji was very technical, so he said, I'm gonna make a website. And at that time there used to be dial-up. So you have the CD, you put it in the computer, you connect it to the phone line, and then Holly goes. I don't know if you'll ever remember this, right? So it used to connect Holly into the internet because there was no internet. Nobody had internet.
Okay.
So I'm talking back.
ये मैंने नहीं देखा.
Yeah, there was no internet, zero. So there's this thing called dial-up. You used to put the CD into your computer. It used to connect through the phone line, and then it used to go and Holly things used to pop up on the computer. Holly, like fucking so slow, like you'd be so fed up. Today nobody would have time. And then Holly things will come up. Now Kholi Paji said at that time, let's make a website. And I said, what's a website? What is a website? And he goes, yeah, a website is something that's gonna go on the internet that people in the whole world will see. And I said, who the hell is gonna care about a website? Nobody is gonna give a fuck about watching something on a computer. The TV chalao, videos, blah blah blah. And he's like, nahi yaar, trust me, this thing is gonna be huge. And at that time, internet was Holly coming. So because of Paj's initiative to make the website, he created the first RDB website called rdbdjs.com. A domain name I still have today.
Okay.
So that website, what we used to do is just have pictures and booking inquiry. Bas.
Shows के लिए.
And from that, we started getting shows in Canada, in US, different places, wherever people was logging in to see. And that's, then just right after that, internet started blowing up. Then people started having that proper connection of the internet. But there was no YouTube. YouTube nahi tha. Now what we did is we created a thing called rdbtv.com.
Okay. Your own channel.
So we had another domain, rdbtv.com. We then created something where me and Paji thought, I live in Toronto, you live in England. I will shoot, just like you're doing today, interviews with artists that when I go to a nightclub, I'm DJ karna, theek hai? I'm DJing at this club. But I know at the same club, Jazzy B is also going to perform. So I would DJ, finish, when Jazzy B comes off, I would interview him backstage. I would record it like this, and I will upload it, just like you have on YouTube. I would upload it on rdbtv.com. And we had a server which was based in Toronto to host the domain name. Server crashed. That's how many people logged in just to see rdbtv.com. I still have all the shows digitally.
Okay.
Today. rdbtv.com became so big. This is before YouTube. Ask anybody who's an RDB fanatic. They'll know rdbtv.com. It became so big that we did interviews after interviews after interviews. We were launching new programs every single Friday, every Saturday, every week. Promoters started contacting us, saying, "Yeah, we have a show. Can you please bring RDB TV to our show and interview people from our show?" Crowds, eh? We said, "Huh? Yes, welcome." He said, "Okay, ठीक है, we'll pay you." Fuck. Making money. Okay, ठीक है. So we started getting money for doing interviews. Then promoters started saying, "Yeah, our show is happening. We have Juggy D performing. We want to promote our event. Can we promote on your website?" We said, "Haan, ठीक है. We'll make a banner. We'll charge you for the banner." So we started making banners and we started charging people. This is before YouTube existed. We officially had banners running and adverts running. And in the middle of the show, we'd break for 30 seconds and show different people's advertisements and charge everybody. And we'd make money. This happened for a good year and a half. And lots of shows. We did 68 shows in total. So a year and a half, we carried on going. Then YouTube came. Then the moment YouTube came, then obviously RDB TV khatam. And we didn't really push RDB TV anymore further because now YouTube's here and everybody had platforms to release stuff.
And then ये किसी को पता नहीं होगा.
नहीं.
जो कट्टर फैन थे RDB के उस टाइम पे उनको पता.
Only they will know. And I have all those shows today. And then holi then Bollywood आ गया, फिर अक्षय पाजी आ गए, फिर Bollywood का काम हो गया. Then moving on.
अच्छा पाजी in 2000 जब वो गाना आया था आजा माही तो सब मुझे याद है कि मैं भी स्टूडेंट था, सब पागल हो गए थे लौंडे कि भाई ये क्या गाना है. आई थिंक वो गाने ने आपको RDB को बहुत पुश किया. बिल्कुल. Tell me about that. So आजा माही was the first song I ever sang in my life. ठीक है, पहला गाना था.
I never ever tried to sing. Now I'm a singer. Hai. Aaj tak I'm not a singer. Technically, I'm a music producer. ठीक है, I'm a music producer. But I'm not a singer professionally. That song was a experiment. Experiment tha. Because me and Koli Paji used to produce all songs together. Two brains. One day I decided, okay, Paji, I'm going to the studio. मैं गाना बनाना. And Koli Paji said, Acha, on your own? I said, yeah, on my own. He's like, ja. Let's see what you make. Let's see. So I went to the studio. And I thought, fuck this. I'm going to make a song. I'm going to make sure it's going to be a super hit. So I started making a basic beat. And the beat was based on, there was a song called Chocolate Boy.
Chocolate Boy.
Yeah, the Chocolate Boy was a garage song. And the bass line was the same. Dun, 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 dun. Same thing. So I based it on that, made the beat, and I had a Maxwell. Maxwell was he was an old funk singer.
Okay.
I think it was funk or it was soul. And he had this thing in the CD that he did. Ooh, yeah. He did this. So I thought, that sounds nice. So I put it onto the beat. Oh, yeah. Then I made the basic composition. And the only thing I could think of in my head was... That's it. I thought, I'll record it. So I recorded it. Na. And then I started thinking, the only words are coming in. Aaja mahi, sonia. Bas. I was like, okay, theek hai. Done. Record. And I said, but I need something to end. Aaja mahi, sonia. So then I phoned Herbie Sahara. He's the guy who sang Biloni Tera Lal Ka Gra. So he was a very close friend of ours. I phoned him and he goes, what happened? And I said, I've got this Aaja mahi, sonia. And he goes, Aake aaj gal lag ja tu.
Simple line.
Oh shit, yeah, wicked. Wrote it down, recorded the hook, made the beat, and all I had was the hook and the beat. ठीक है. Now the next day, I went and we had a wedding event. जितने DJ करना था. ठीक है. We went there and sound check. I said, everybody, all the boys, my boys was there, Koli Paji was there, everybody was there. I go, I made a song yesterday, and I want you all guys to hear it. And they were like, oh, okay, ठीक है. So I put it on. I played the song. Then it stopped. And I go, good? And everyone said, this is the most bakwas Gana we've ever heard in our life. And I said, what the fuck are you saying? I spent like 5 hours making this song. And I go, this song will never work. This song is like so like gay. It's like, this is not going to work. Nahi chalna. And I'm like, shit. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I was thinking something else. And just forget it. Mood off again. Forget it. Gana khatam, finish. Forget it. Left it. Then we finished the whole album for Tony Untouchables. And Tony kanda, I need another one song. And I said, Tony, I have one song I started, but everyone's saying it's tutty. So let's just leave the song. And he goes, no, bajao, let me hear. So I played Aaja Mai. He goes, yaar, I like the song. Finish the song. I said, really? I said, yeah, I like the song, finish it. So I finished the song, and we put that in track 2 or 3 on the album. We didn't care where it was going to go because we knew it was a flop. I told her to put it in track 2 or 3. Out of the whole album, the only song was Aaja Mahi that became super duper hit. Not even hit, but super duper hit. After that changed everything for me. Everything. It gave me self-confidence of making music myself. It gave me self-confidence of singing. It gave me self-confidence of having the initiative of an idea. Thinking that if I have an idea, and this goes to everybody, if you have an idea, don't think it's tutty bakwas. It may be that people may say, oh, it's bakwas, nothing's going to happen. But you just don't know where it's going to go. Do it, make it as much as you can and push it.
Okay. अच्छा इसके बाद बहुत सारे लोगों को मुझे लगता है कि शॉक में आ गया था जब आरडीबी टूट गया था. हाँ. So क्यों टूटा? What was the reason behind it?
The main reason was really because, like I originally said, when me and Koli Paji made music, there was two people, two brains, Koli Paji and me. RDB's sound was only there because there was two brains. There was me and Paji. Okay. Now, when Koli Paji passed away, after Koli Paji passed away, there's no way I could say that the same sound can be created. Because it's not me who was creating the sound. It was a collective of making the sound. Now, I wanted to officially let that lay to rest. Like Beatles. when they split, they lay it to rest, and everybody did their individual things. But everyone still remembers Beatles, the songs of all the Beatles. I wanted RDB to remain as RDB for remembering the songs as RDB, but now individually we're doing our own thing. So that's why the whole reason I wanted to end it. Because after Kolipaji was gone, for me that fire had gone. RDB was a brand, a name that was so big. I could never make a song on my own solo and release it as RDB and say this is an RDB song. And let's just say kal nu the song flops. What the fans gonna say? The fans are gonna say RDB ka gana flop ho gaya. RDB ka gana flop ho gaya. I don't want that. That's going on my head. I live with a clear conscience. I cannot have an RDB flop song. I can have a Manj Musik flop song. Jitne marji, I don't care. But I can't have an RDB flop song. So I said, let RDB stay there where it is. And then I'll carry on doing what I need.
अरे भाई इससे मुझे याद है RDB जब आप लोग उस टाइम पे काम करते रिकॉर्ड करते कोई फनी मोमेंट बताओ जो आज तक याद है आपको
जब आप रिकॉर्ड करते थे the most funniest, I think, one of the most funniest thing, I think really was, we used to have Punjabi singers come from Punjab.
Okay.
Like, hate Punjabi, hardcore Punjabi from Punjab. So we had a singer called Ranjit Mani. Ranjit Mani is a folk singer.
Okay.
He can't speak a word of English. Not a word. Doesn't even understand it. And we brought him to the studio. ਉਸ time, I was not in the studio. I wasn't available. Neither was Kolipaji. Now, me and Kolipaji, we can speak Punjabi pretty good. We wasn't available. So we had our small brother, Serge, record him. He can't speak a word of Punjabi. Now, him trying to talk to Ranjit Mani and record was the most funniest thing ever. Because we told Serge, when he comes to record, make sure you film it. Make sure you film him recording and blah, blah, just for our own books. So we watched this film back to see how they were communicating. I think Ranjit Mani didn't understand a word that Serge was saying. And I don't think Serge understood a word that he was saying. But they were trying to, like, ye beat play, they record song on song. I still have that video today. Like, if I ever put that video out, I think it'd be the biggest basty for Serge ever in his life, because it was that funny. But just the whole thing, the way it happened, was just crazy, hilarious. I don't think you can ever get any better than that.
ठीक है अच्छा भाई अक्षय बाजी के साथ जो आपका ब्रोमांस है टेल मी अबाउट दैट यू नो